This is Marcos here for Fight Hub TV with UFC light heavyweight Tito Ortiz at Tachi Palace Fights 5. We're a few hours away from Razor Rob McCullough's main event fight. Tito, what does Razor Rob need to do to win this fight?
You know, I watched actually some of the tape the guy's fighting. The guy's a stand-up guy with some ground skills. Wrestles a little bit, so I think Rob really has control of the center of the cage and uses kickboxing skills. He kicks and punches, knocks people out, and that's what he does best. So I think if he really just puts the game together of kicks and punches, throws right hands, right head kicks, he has a chance to get a knockout tonight.
Now, since his last fight in the WEC, what have you been working with Rob for this fight? How has he improved since that time off from the WEC?
Well, I haven't got a chance to work with Rob at all because I had neck surgery myself. So, I've been kind of doing my rehab, getting my weight back up. But I know Rob's really putting in the timing that he needs with his kickboxing skills, getting a lot of head movement, working on his wrestling, and, having a new part of his family, having a new little boy. I think he has a new drive and inspiration to work harder.
I'm sure, having a child changes your life. You yourself have had a child, and it's changed your life,
boys,
right?
3 boys, and that's what it's about, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about family, and supporting them and getting them everything that I've never had as a kid, and that's what I do each and every day I get in the gym, is try to press myself harder and harder, so when I get in the cage, I can expose the guy's weaknesses and get my hand raised, hopefully.
Feel about the fight, Tito?
That was good. He fought a really tough kid who's a former champ, or a champ at 145, and they both fought their asses off. And Rob just shows a little size difference. I guess an extra 5 pounds makes a big, or 10 pounds makes a big difference, and it just shows. Hopefully he'll get a shot at the title and fight Gabe Rudiger. I would like to see that, and I can see him being the next champ of the Tachi Palace Championships.
Hey man, good to see you, buddy. How you been? Good. Take care.
That's the first guy that's actually tried to trade with you in a long time, right?
Yeah, he actually connected. He had a few shots.
What happened?
He was quick a couple times.
Yeah. What?
This is Marcos here for FightHubTV.com with Razor Rob McCullough and this very extremely hot trailer as he celebrates his first round victory over Isaac De Jesus. Rob, how does it feel to be in the win column, man?
I gotta know, is there a booger in my nose first?
I don't see any boogers. Wait, there's a blood booger right on your right nostril.
Am I right or you're right?
You're right.
We're good.
But how does it feel to be in the win column, man?
Good. I'm glad to be back at Tachi Palace Casino. I started my MMA career here, so I plan on doing some more damage here. It was fun. I got to give it up to De Jesus. The kid came up in weight class. He's the champ down at 45. He took it, like 6 weeks out because my last guy pulled out. So I got to give it up to him. He was tough. He tried to exchange. I had a feeling that I was going to capitalize with him trying to stand up with me, and I did. Plan well executed.
Talking about the plan, was it difficult? The change of opponent. You were supposed to fight Thomas Denny first, and then comes Isaac De Jesus. Did that affect you at all?
A little bit, just due to the fact that a lot of my stuff is on the ground, and I started getting away from. Everyone's like, "Dude, what's happened to Razor? Is he done? Is he old now? What's his deal?" I just spent so much time doing on the ground and doing a lot of wrestling shit, trying to learn new moves. That when I got into the gym and when I finally started getting in the cage, everyone's like, "Dude, he's off a step." Well, it was because I was doing so much other stuff. I realized it. I went back, I fixed it, and I'm back to do some damage, have some fun, and feed my family.
It's always good to go back to your roots. During the fight, I noticed a few things. One, you were smiling the whole time, and I'm like, man, is this guy like a sadist or something? Like,
I think I kind of am, to be honest. I think after years of watching the fights and going, man, that was like a defense. Everyone's like, dude, you got to move, you got to roll, you got to cover. And I'm like, yeah. I just kind of smile. Because I just know that if I'm in the pocket and the guy's close enough to be hitting me, that I'm going to hit him with something big. It's just a matter of time.
What openings did you start seeing in that first round?
His movement was good, but he was moving straight back, so I knew I just got to start, setting up the kicks a little better. And then I was like, I don't think this guy's going to defend a takedown if I shoot on him either. So it was a matter of just capitalizing, and he was finding the range for me. So it was just a matter of me circling him and cutting him off and finishing him.
You finally caught a kick, swept it, got him on the ground. You were punching him for like 30, 40 seconds. You know, in your head, were you like, man, like the ref needs to stop this already? This kid's almost out.
I was gonna look up at the ref and go, "Hey, bro, you gonna really?" But I was like, "No, that's gonna look, it's gonna look bad." I knew that De Jesus, being the 45 champ here, had, and if you heard the crowd was, all his peeps. I knew that if this wasn't to a decision, he was going to win a decision, and I was like, I don't want to escape the first round. I want to impose my will, and just, lay it on him and finish his fight. So when I saw my opportunity, I capitalized.
You finally caught him with that elbow, and I know that's something you worked at in the gym at Ultimate HB, right?
Yeah, HB Ultimate Training Center. I learned that ground and pound move from Tito Ortiz, my corner guy, and one of my coaches. He, that's something that we've done back in the day. Actually, with Rico Rodriguez too, we call it the kill, die move, where like the last 30 seconds of you hitting the ground bag, you just kill, die, and keep pummeling in, dropping elbows from over the top to the side, and hammer fisting in between. That's exactly what I was thinking. And when I heard elbows, I was like, oh yeah, because I was hammer fisting. I'm like, elbows. And then he just kind of turtled up, and I was like, should I pass? And I was like, no, this isn't jiu-jitsu. I'm going to finish this guy. So, finish him, I did.
Is your next step continuing on fighting her at Tachi Palace to get another shot to go back into the WEC? Is that what you want?
You know what? Right now, I'm entertaining offers from quite a few different people, but Tachi Palace has treated me right, so I got a 3-fight deal with them. I'm looking to get, is it Gabe Ruder has a belt? That'll be mine. So,
awesome.
September.
Well, awesome, Rob. Thank you very much. Great win. Glad to see you back on the win track. Any last things you want to finish off with?
I like boobs. That's it.